What we have is state champions, national champions, and a world champion here. It is going to be a fabulous race. Race predicted #1 on the day. Race predicted #1 by Big Rick and Bike Ridge is Nigel Kinney. He'll be in the black shirt out of San Jose. He was first at Snelling and first or second in every other race I've been at this year. He's got the big burly beard. He likes to go, and he's got show, and he backs it up. Andrew Conley from La Marinda. Okay, he is race predicted #6. Adam White.
All right. So they're doing some big cycle race right in front of my house, which is nice. I mean, it's cool. Butterfly. I am pretty stoked, actually. I just sold a bike that was once my dad's, and then my brother's, and then mine, and none of us ever rode it. So I figure give it a good home, make a couple bucks. I don't think I'm ever gonna become a cyclist, so I'm not super worried about it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, I am out here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Beautiful Sunday afternoon, testing out a new pair of shoes. Well, these are a new to me pair of shoes. They've got, I can't remember how many miles on them. I want to say about 50 or 50-ish, but they still feel super fresh. Today I am running in for the first time. It's the first run review of the KYPE Pro, spelled K-Y-P-E. KYPE, pronounced Sheepay. I don't know, but I'm hoping to not go too hard today. I'm just gonna try and get 10 miles in and then round out my week. That should put me at like 32 miles for the week, which is totally fine. Eventually I'd like to start averaging 40, but we'll get there. We don't need to rush. So today's just supposed to be a cruising day with the Craft KYPE Pro, and cruising looks like it's what I will do, because I'm going way faster than I'm intending to go. Especially like not even a mile in yet, but they feel pretty good so far. I mean, it's carbon plated race shoe. It should feel pretty good. Yeah. Almost at a mile. I guess I'll keep rolling until I hit a mile. Yeah, we're gonna go down to the aquatic park, head into Emeryville, check out Home Depot, refill the water bottle, and then head home. Maybe take a little detour up to Telegraph, see if we need the mileage. 747, mile 1. These things seem like they rip. Check back soon. I just got smacked in the face by a butterfly. A monarch. Just right across my face. Mile 2, 740. I'm trying to dial it back because I don't want to be at like 6 miles in and dead. But, okay, I guess I could start with some thoughts on the shoe. So 2 miles in, it's definitely a firm shoe. I'm pretty sure it's P-backs with like a skeletonized carbon plate. phone was very firm on the touch, but I like it. It still seems pretty protective. It's definitely not like a squish and then bounce out. It's more of just like a pop, but it's nice. It's very rockered, which helps. It's very good. It's a good, like, rolling type of ride. Yeah, I'm into it so far. Just trying not to go too fast. All right, I'm almost 3 miles in. Opted for a little retie. I think I tied the forefoot a little too tight on my right foot. It's always my right foot. I'm constantly messing with the laces on my right foot. But anyway, I figured I'd take this opportunity to get a close look at the shoe. So, see, there's like, okay, so there's, I think it's the same foam on the top and the bottom, but it like, it really does not, you really got to force to squish it, which is actually kind of nice because, I mean, it's a firm ride, but it's actually quite stable. Like, I'm not feeling any instability issues, and I tend to pick up on some instability issues, especially considering like there's this huge cutout in here. And like other shoes, I feel like with a softer foam, this is really gonna like cave and throw some instability at you. But this, because the foam is so firm, it supports you pretty dang well. So far, the upper feels pretty comfy. I did the runner's loop on my right foot because my right ankle is smaller. This one seems to be holding fine though without the runner's loop. So I'm not, if it's not bugging me, I'm not gonna mess with it. But yeah, I was starting to feel some burning in my calves, and I noticed that sometimes if my forefoot's too tight. So I tried to loosen that up just a little bit. But yeah, I'm also trying to slow down. I'm ripping at like, every time I look down, I'm going like 740, and I'm trying to go like 830. So we shall see. But onward to Home Depot. After the retie, feeling a lot better. There's like a whisper of heel slip, but it's not, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. My calves are already not feeling super locked up, and my forefoot feels a lot better. So yeah, I think the retie was successful. Mile 3, including that, well, not including the rest. I paused during the rest, but clocked in at 7:30. These shoes are nice. I have a feeling I'm gonna use these a lot in my CIM training block, because it's just like, I'm just going 750 now, but I mean, it feels like I should be going like 8, maybe 8:10 or something. It's just, they really want to move you, which is great. All right, let's see if I can find this bike trail. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a rough spot right now. My right calf does not feel good. It just feels like a rock, and I really have to use the bathroom. So, just trying to get to Home Depot at this point. Still looking down, it's 7:40. Mile 4 was 7:43. I'm really trying to dial it back. Like, whatever's going on with my calf, I think it's a me problem, not a shoe problem. My left, which is my left ankle and my left, like, that's the one that bugs me every morning. And it's super stiff and rough, and it's the reason I pretty much run in the afternoon, because it just feels so terrible in the morning. It feels perfect now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's my right. It just feels locked up. I might even like ice bath it when I get back. It's pretty brutal. Mile 5, 7:57. I literally can't go slower than that in these shoes, even though my calf is killing me. I'm just stretching. I don't even know if I can get all 10. Am I halfway? Oh, it just feels, I don't know. Ugh. Again, my left foot feels fine. My right's just going nuts. All right, I think I'm figuring out what the deal is. First of all, Home Depot always coming in clutch. I feel like a new man. But, so, these shoes are very firm. And I know I typically I've been liking a firmer shoe lately. They also have a lower drop. I think they're at a 6 mil. And I think I'm trying to punch down on the forefoot like I do with most of my shoes, especially if I'm going fast. Oh, 7:57 for that last mile. But I spent a little time in Home Depot with the watch pause, so take it with a grain of salt. But I think that's why my calves are on fire, because I keep trying to punch down into the foam with the low drop. It's like it's my soleus. It's not the gastro or whatever, not the big one on top. It's a little one on the bottom, or I guess the little long ones underneath. But yeah. So I'm adjusting my form a little bit. I'm trying to land a little bit more midfoot, maybe even heel strike slightly. And it seems to be relieving that issue at least a little bit. I should be able to finish the run. I only have 4 more miles to go for 10 miles today. So I think I can do it. I mean, shoot, I'm maybe about 4 miles away from home. So probably a little less, but I should be able to make it work. But yeah, it's interesting. And I'm trying to activate my glutes more. I'm trying to like actively try to like, I think I need to like roll my hips. Cause I feel like my hips are really locked up when I'm running. And I gotta loosen up my hips and let my butt do some work. So that's the plan. Land more midfoot, let your butt do the work. That's how we're getting home. I gotta readjust my watch face settings for my running activity. Whoop, that's dog poop. And cause I'm curious, I feel like my cadence is way up in these shoes. Like they're really just rolling over. Like right now, 7:20. I'm not even trying. It's weird. This is not a recovery shoe. It's a marathon road racing shoe, not a recovery shoe. But it's pretty cool. I think I like it still. I just gotta know how to use it. Mile 7, 7:37. Just work the butt. Two and a half miles to go. I just rolled my ankle trying to dodge pedestrians. Rolled my right foot, I guess. I think it's gonna be okay. I didn't hear a pop or anything, and I'm still moving. So I hope for the best. Mile 8, 7:30, whatever. Mile 9, 7:29. And we're moving uphill. Mile 10, 7:39. All right, let's talk post-run thoughts on the Craft KYPE KYPE Pro. So I just finished a 10 miler in it, and it took me a little while to actually figure out how to run in the shoe. I feel like I'm typically a forefoot stomper, so I usually try and put a lot of power down on the forefoot and get a lot of pop and bounce off of that, where this shoe is not that type of shoe. This is more of a kind of rolling rocker shoe. So I found that instead of hammering down on the forefoot, if I just kind of glide in on the heel, and I was really heel striking there towards the end, that I was I was able to get a really decent groove with the shoe. It was definitely making me work my glutes more, which is good. It's something I need to do anyway. So like, I think this shoe is kind of forcing me to activate my glutes, is what they keep saying I need to do. So that was actually kind of nice. And the first 6 miles were kind of rough just because I wasn't quite running in the shoe the way that the shoe wanted me to. But once I figured out what the shoe wanted me to do, I felt pretty good. Now my upper right hamstring strain area that's been bugging me on and off for the last little while, I noticed it a little bit, but I feel like the rolling, basically I felt like I was heel striking. Who knows what I'm actually doing down there? But once I like started to roll with the shoe rather than try and bounce with the shoe, it wasn't aggravated. It wasn't hurting me too much. So that was great. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to actually get this pair of shoes in a trade online. So I did not pay for this shoe. I believe it is a $300 shoe, which is pretty amazing, remarkable. I don't know if, not necessarily in a good way, but like, I traded for these because they didn't work with somebody. And yeah, I'm gonna probably try and use them every now and then just to like force my body to like run with those mechanics. So yeah, I mean, I ripped today. I think I averaged, what did I average? Hold on. Yeah, today averaged some, 10 and change, I averaged 741. And this shoe really wants me to go about 740 pace. Like no matter if I like stop paying attention, it'll lock me into that pace, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know, they feel good. I did roll my ankle a little bit, and I think that's because of that the mid foot heel cutout down the middle. I like caught a curb wrong, trying to avoid some people, and there was just nothing there, so my foot just kind of collapsed. Fortunately, not too bad. I don't think I did any damage really. But something to note if you're on uneven surfaces. As far as grip goes, it was fine. I mean, it's not wet out, so who knows. But it didn't really love the gravel, like the edges of the bike trail. But I mean, it's a road shoe, you run on the road, and you're good. So, yeah. Let's see if I get this posted. I did a review last week. Still haven't even looked at that footage. But maybe I'll try to do something with this. Hopefully post it soon. Yeah. Happy Sunday.